The Phony Express Show podcast.
These motherfuckers.
But, like, if the internet gets a hold of this,
I'm not blaming the people, like the cooks or the waitress. It's not their fault.
it's a raging alcoholic.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know, it's just shit food. It's shit
Shoot
food.
the shit for 5 minutes.
The intro would roll.
Phony Express Show Podcast. Phony Express Show Podcast.
This one was really good, though. On the radio.
I know, it's the fucking best.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Phony Express Show podcast.
Bam.
Boom.
Boom.
That was awesome. Absolutely love the intro. Never gets old, Kevin.
I need to figure out how to press all those buttons, to start it off. Like click, 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 click.
Yeah, if it was just like, you hit the button and then all of a sudden you're on autopilot.
Yeah. I could delegate. I should delegate some things to you.
Just like give me
Delegate.
random tasks, things that I
Yeah.
need to work on.
No. I should tell you to press the button and then I'll do the intro.
Oh, I could be the button guy.
Like you press it and then I press it and then we're good, So that's next time we'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just we'll follow through on some commitments that we'll make to you tonight.
Yeah.
Anyway, we made it to Sunday all
Episode
week long.
6.
Episode 6. Welcome everybody
Episode 6.
listening around the world
Yep.
to the Phony Express Show podcast.
Sending the good vibes into the universe.
That's right. So we got loads to talk to you about tonight.
Yeah.
I did minimal prep, but we are going to just kick it right off.
He's going to throw that phone out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to throw it out of here in just a sec, though. But I wanted to look and just kind of see what we're going to talk about for the intro here. We're kicking it on the couch.
Yeah.
This is a huge studio improvement.
If you are tuning in on the video that we have going on, you'll see that we are sitting on furniture. That is not camping furniture.
It's not.
It's furniture suitable for a living room, not a campfire.
This is indoor furniture.
Indoor furniture.
Indoor furniture. We are
Yep.
on the other side of the room, too.
That's true.
Different
So
orientation completely for all of the OG viewers out there that have been with us
since
the beginning.
Yeah. So to update you guys, we just got kind of blank shit behind us. We do have this nice towel.
Yep, from Hazeltine
What's the Ryder Cup? Yeah.
National
But it's
Golf
just a
Course.
towel here. And then we got our booms kind of set up in between us, and we're sitting on some nice comfortable.
We will do some soundproofing or some design of some sort
Well, I
on
got
this
some-
white wall. It's like a blank canvas.
Yeah. So
Let's
we're
do
gonna
something.
we're gonna kind of get that going. I got some stuff, and we'll just kind of figure it out from there.
Right on.
So Hot Dog Mark is still on the other side of the room, as is Dr. B's book. We'll figure out a way to.
We'll integrate him in.
Yeah.
Probably that's probably something for episode 7.
Yeah. The grand prize though is still under this table, which is the Charles Darwin Origin of Species
I think that's so ridiculous.
book on CD.
Yeah. I definitely want it. But I'm not eligible to win.
No, I need to go get that water. So you just tap dance for a little bit.
I'll tap dance for a little bit.
I
just thought
tell me about your shirt.
my shirt.
Yeah. 'Cause you had to
Badass
change
coffee.
because you had the.
I
Rossi.
had the Street Rossi shirt on. I had to change if I'm gonna stay true to my commitments to always have a different shirt for every episode of the cast. I just ordered 2 more shirts.
Wow.
Shout out to blipshift.com.
Give us no money.
They give us no money.
Anything that we tell you what, if anybody starts giving us money, you guys will be the first to know.
Yeah, we will tell you instantly. I paid $51.95 for 2 shirts. They're high quality shirts. And you'll just have to see those designs. I'm not going to talk about the designs. You can see them live here on the Phony Express Show podcast, Tom and Kev.
Speaking of, never mind. Well, speaking of your shirt, what is it?
It's just a badass coffee company.
Is that
So they got
Badass
like a
Coffee
donkey
Company?
as their logo. It's
Okay.
badass coffee, Maui, Hawaii.
Oh, I get it. Cool.
Yeah, fantastic coffee. I drink it for the entire week I'm there.
Nice. Whenever Bob goes to Hawaii.
Basically once a year. There was a little glitch this year
Yeah.
with me,
Glitch.
so I didn't attend.
He didn't attend. Hawaii.
Nobody went. Nobody went.
Sure. I guess there was a bigger glitch.
This would have been pre-COVID trip too, so this would have been a totally normal
sure.
vacation.
Yeah. You just
You know,
it just didn't happen.
I say COVID started like when would you say it really kicked off? I would say
March.
March 15th.
Yeah.
You know, and it fucked everybody's shit up, obviously.
Yeah. But enough of that. So, I don't know. I've just been playing a lot of guitar recently. That's what I've been doing.
Really?
Just a little bit, but I just kind of, it's in the living room, just kind of picking it up and
That's good.
playing
That's
more.
good. Getting back to your roots. My drums still have dust on them
Oh, sure.
in the basement.
Yeah, mine do too.
Yeah.
But no, I just kind of pulling up some, kind of some like popular songs that are kind of like, you know,
Right.
funny.
Yeah.
And then just like literally just bing, bang, boom, had 'em. And now I'm just kind of like messing around. And then if I'm ever around Joff, I'll just like pump some shit and if he knows.
You
'cause
flex a little bit on the guitar.
No, just if he should know the words. Or if he doesn't, I could give like it's very easy. And
Yeah,
he would
he's a
just,
good singer.
Yeah, so all he would know the songs.
Right.
He would know what I'm playing.
Yeah.
If I gave him the lyrics, I was like, hey, he'd be like, oh, and then he could just do it. And we would just, anybody listening would be like, oh my God, did you guys practice? Be like, no, I just.
No, we just whipped this up.
Right. So I got a couple cards up my sleeve that if I run into him, I'll just be like, yo. And then he'll pick it up. We can go from there.
Yeah.
And simple stuff, just making me feel like, you know, it's riding a bike after a while, you know.
Totally. Speaking of bikes, the new mini bike I picked up today
man.
has pegs on it. And I was like, I don't think the guy who built it, by the way, Ryan, shout out, builds amazing fucking toys.
So you just to
I traded the one I bought from him
well,
for the
you
new
keep
one.
saying we got to tell the audience. So you had a Coleman,
Yeah.
and a
Yeah.
Coleman. You have to please explain.
It's a small mini bike with a 212cc Predator engine swap. Is the one I bought. The stock ones are okay, but they basically blow. If you want to have a real adult fun, you need the high horsepower application.
So is that what you now?
So I had high horsepower, now I have high torque.
So what you do? You go in and you said, "Hey, I've got my Coleman," and he said, "Well, I have a better Coleman," and then you
He
traded.
just contacted me because he knows I'm into this shit.
Okay.
And he finishes a project and he always gives me a shot at buying it. It's kind of how it's been.
So what
I
do you got now?
took the bait this time though.
What do you
He
got?
sold me. He's a good salesman.
What do you got?
So I picked up the same thing I had before, but this one has a big cam in it and a new pipe, and it's geared way differently and better. This one should hit roughly 60 miles an hour, 55 miles an hour probably,
Wow.
on a camping mini bike for kids
With pegs.
with pegs. But Ryan said that those are basically like you put your feet on those pegs and like lean forward because like
Oh.
you're cooking.
That's cool.
You cook on this thing.
Nice.
You
So
can make
those
dinner
pegs
for
are-
5.
Those pegs are safety pegs.
They help.
And then a Coleman's like a generator, I'm pretty sure. Like you can plug something into that, can't you?
Yeah, Coleman makes all kinds of stuff. That's
No,
the-
but you can plug
I had a
something
Coleman
into that
camping
bike.
chair. That's what I was sitting in for episodes 1 through 5.
Who give us no money.
They
But
give us no money. For
did you
Coleman.
can plug something into that bike, can't you?
Plug what?
I don't know. Like I thought you could like plug something into it. Or is it
No,
not?
no, it's not like a utility machine. It's like a ripper. It does me no
Well, it's
utility when
doing-
I'm out camping.
It's
It
doing
gets me
60
around.
miles per hour.
It gets me around the campground fast as fuck.
Gets you out of the gas station when somebody crashes through the window.
Yeah, it gets me out of the. Well, he whiskey throttled it. I mean that was a straight up accident right there. Maybe alcohol was not involved.
Maybe. What else? We were talking about something before we came on.
So I just really wanted to touch on. You paid $650 to Zamzar
Oh yeah.
to find out it's free.
Well, so okay, so you're going behind the scenes on us.
I love it though.
All right, so behind the scenes, we have to
I love it.
I have to jump through a couple hoops.
Trials
to,
and tribulations of getting the podcast delivered to you, the viewer.
So so there's a lot of hoops to get everything up. It's whatever it is. Video not we're not even talking about that right now. So just to get the audio on to our RSS feed, I gotta do something.
You gotta
We
convert a
convert
file.
a file.
You need to convert a file,
Yes.
Kevin. Yes.
And I've been able to like convert the first couple episodes, kind of doing
Those
these,
players at Zams are fucking good.
and I've been doing these free convert websites, but they always try to tag you, so you get like one free thing you can convert, and then like, okay, now you have to pay for your subscription, and I'm like, so I've been doing this.
Then
to
they
all of
boost
them.
up the money it costs.
Well, so then we
They try to
encountered.
get you for a little more if they figure out you're dumb.
So then we encountered Zamzar.
The Zamzar.
Zigzag. It reminds me of fucking Thief and the Cobbler, the villain. Anyway, so Zamzar, this blue magical motherfucker, comes and says, "Hey, I'll, change this file." And I say, "Great." And then all of a sudden it's like, "Hey."
Well, that's how we got like 1 and 2 up, right? They were the free trial.
Yes. And
That's how the show got off the
no.
ground.
1, 2 was one program. 3, 4 was another program. 5 was the Zamzar.
Oh, okay.
And then, 5. Pardon me. 1, 2 were what? It doesn't matter. But I've been through
Zamzar's the one that ripped us for
Zamzar's-
$6.50.
on 4.
That's the important part.
Zamzar 4 is Zamzar. We're good to go, right? And then
Yeah,
5,
I watched you upload a
they're
file
like-
right after the show.
right? And then 5, they're like, it's gonna be $6.50, and I'm like, excuse yourself. And so we paid the.
Well, we did
$6.50.
pay.
But then remember, we tried to upload. Pardon me. We tried to upload 5.
Yep.
Pardon me. Zamzar was 3 and 4. We
Yeah.
tried to upload 5, and it said $20.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
So we paid $6.50 already, and I felt
you felt taken already.
I'm trying to not. We're not trying to. We're trying to be as pirate
So
as possible.
I say, Kev, there's lots of free converters on the internet. Let's use one of
And,
those.
but I say like I've been
It turns
using
out
them,
the winner. Are you ready for the winner? Freefileconvert.com.
who are OGs. I love it.
They're great over there at
They are great. Shout out
FFC.
big time. And I just want to say
FFC.com.
I just
Shout out
wanna
to those
say-
guys. You guys are awesome.
you guys are awesome, and I just want to say this is now we're streamlined. So the audio is streamlined.
It's
we feel
it's
great.
and it's free. So we
That's-
paid $6.50 to learn that it's free.
Fuck Sam.
So awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought that was worth mentioning.
Yeah, that was crazy, insane.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
But we're learning
Yeah.
one thing at a time. There's a back end of this
we had
too.
to get taken for $6.50 to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
The back end. Yeah.
I should
there is
I
the
should
back end
put
to
up
all this.
$3.25 to cover my half of the
Well, you forgot your headphones today, so
right. But I brought you dinner.
So I think it's okay.
I think we're even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dinner was good.
It was delicious.
Andale.
Andale.
Who we've mentioned
Taqueria.
before.
Yeah, because they're
Who are not sponsored by.
we do not
way.
take any. It was $20 for dinner.
And it was delicious.
It was the bomb.
Thanks. We actually each only ate half, and we're saving the other half.
That place is normally packed shoulder to shoulder,
Really
and there was one guy there
interesting.
waiting for his food in
Sunday
a chair in the literal corner of the restaurant.
Do you look happy or sad?
He looked like he was waiting for his food.
No, he didn't have a.
Well, everybody knows what that. That's all. A feeling that we all possess. Some just don't experience it unless you go to Andale.
Sure.
The waiting for your food emotion.
I hear you.
It's
then you had
it's
to
it
then
because they
wait for
don't
your
fuck
food.
around at Andale. It takes like 20 minutes
Damn.
after you. This isn't Chipotle where you can
Yeah, watch it
rice,
happen.
beans, steak, and pico and wrap it up, and I'm out.
And it's just
This is
happening.
like
Yeah.
okay, go sit in the corner for like I waited for at least 15 solid minutes. And remember, people, I was the only
person.
other customer in the restaurant.
Wow. So you're just like, I don't speak Spanish.
They did not fuck up the order though.
No,
That
of
is
course not.
of course,
They're
'cause-
professionals.
yeah,
You
and
had
they
an Al
included
Pastor.
chips, which I didn't ask for, even though it was a tiny bag.
They just said, well, you didn't ask for them.
I suppose they might if they're in.
They gave it free chips.
yeah,
man.
they're free
Very
chips.
kind.
Why am I bitching about free shit?
Exactly.
God,
Very
that's
kind.
ridiculous.
You had the Al Pastor. So you had some
Al
pineapple.
Pastor,
That's
the marinated pork. It's delicious.
I had a steak.
It's what they're famous for. The steak is my second favorite.
But the pineapple. I love Al Pastor like tacos.
Oh, yeah.
The pineapple. Oh,
You should try some of mine upstairs. I'll cut you off the back half or something.
maybe yeah.
You can at least give it a test drive.
Discuss. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Great.
anyway, new studio, awesome.
Yeah. What do you?
Keep going on the.
What
No,
else
I'm
do you
just going
got?
on the new studio. I just this is getting more. I'm way too relaxed to actually do this,
Well,
Like-
I mean, you got the.
but it's perfect. I mean, it's totally legit.
You have the OG chair that
Got
you
the
used to
three-legged
sit on.
chair.
That you
It's
used to
on
sit on. Now
level
it's,
ground.
it's
That
your
was
ottoman.
that was
It
a
has 4 legs.
episode 1 chair.
Yeah,
for
you
me.
sat on.
That was pre-camping chair even.
You
That
had
was
to bring the Coleman.
So I think the air conditioning just shut off, and so that made a huge difference in audio quality.
Did it?
I don't know. It was really loud in my ears for quite some time.
Yeah, we'll see if the furnace actually picks up on the mics.
Oh,
It
I didn't
shouldn't
think about that.
It shouldn't because, they're microphones. The point of these is we have to be close for them to get sound,
So anyway,
Yeah.
motorcycle update for everybody out there that gives a shit
Right.
about what's going on in my motorcycling life. My bike, this is the first Sunday of the summer I did not ride my bike due to not having it. The weather was probably one of the best days we're going to have this summer too. So it would work out like that to where I don't have it, but it's currently getting tuned by Doug Lofgren at Hamel Power.
Dolph Lundgren?
Doug Lofgren
Gotcha.
at Hamel Power. He's probably one of the top 3 tuners in the country.
Interesting.
He's 73. He's been tuning bikes for 50 years. This guy
Is that the guy that was
fucking does it.
Was that the guy in the trailer that I saw? They snapped to me.
I don't
He
know.
had like a trailer, and your bike was in there, and he had
No, that
TV.
wasn't a trailer. That was the dyno room.
Oh,
That was the dyno room.
So
The bike,
that was
that's the
him.
bike on the dyno. That's where the bike is currently. It's
He's a-
strapped
how
to
old
Hamel
did you say it
Power's
was?
dyno.
how old did you say it was?
He's like 73 years old.
Good looking guy.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
The guy is a rock star.
Yeah.
And he fucking best bike. Like, he told me
Sounds like what's the
my
name
head
again?
exploded with information on
Doug,
Wednesday when we were hanging out dynoing it. And then now he's finishing up the tune.
It
So
sounds like a superhero name.
anyway. Doug
I'm
Lofgren.
on, so we've been trying to. So I was on this kick long time ago to watch like all the Marvel movies. Because again, I got DP and everything's on DP. So
Marvel. That's Batman.
dude, that's DC, dude.
See, I'm not into comic
Marvel's
books.
like so all the like
Marvel's Spider-Man,
Iron
right?
Man, yeah,
Spider-Man, Iron
the
Man.
Avengers, man.
Wonder Woman.
So I took the list. No, Wonder Woman's DC. That's all
See, that's how
Justice
much
League.
I know. I got it wrong twice.
It's okay. We gotta get you up on Simpsons.
The Simpsons is a bad show,
You
and we
liked the
don't need to
earlier-
elaborate
you
any
liked
further.
You liked the earlier episodes. You said that those were better.
The Simpsons is a bad show, and I tried.
Wow. Anyway, so I've been watching all the Marvel movies in order, right? It's like
Yeah.
Iron Man, in order, right? Like actually, Captain Marvel's the first one because I'm watching him in chronological story wise.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. She's pretty cute. She's got a Nissan commercial right now,
Oh, okay.
right? But
Not up on my Nissan advertising.
she says, like drop the taco, get in the car, kind of thing.
Okay.
Because the guy that looks like Office Space is about to not give the gal a promotion, and the gal looks like she's about to take it, and then what? Captain Marvel comes over and says like, "Don't take that shit. Go slap that motherfucker in the face." I'm into it. I'm like, yeah, don't take that shit. Don't take that demotion. Or like, wait. No. You promote me. You said you're gonna promote me.
Promote me.
Promote me, bitch.
Yeah. Got to add a little bitch
Right.
in there.
But I'm on Infinity War, so I only have like 3 movies left. It took a long
How
time.
many
to get
movies
here.
are there?
Oh my god, I can count them for you. Like 20.
20?
Oh yeah.
And you own them all, or you're just watching them like on pay-per-view?
No. It's on Disney Plus. Nobody gives me cash. DP, and they have Star Wars, Marvel, everything.
Right.
So I'm just going through them, and now I'm on Infinity War, which I'm really excited about. There's only 3 left, like Infinity War. There's like Spider-Man: Homecoming, and then it's Endgame.
I
and
haven't
then-
even heard of these movies.
It's fine. Like Black Panther. You ever heard of Black Panther, man?
Yeah,
man.
Didn't watch it, but I
It's
heard of
in
it.
It's sick, but it's in the series.
You know what I watched?
I saw that in theaters.
I did
actually.
watch a series that was about a superhero. Remember, Kevin? Luke Cage.
Luke Cage.
Remember that? Did we watch that together, you and I?
Luke Cage.
Luke
oh
Cage.
yeah.
Remember that?
I do.
Big black dude, and he
Dude,
bites
yeah.
everybody, keeps
He
the
had,
city safe.
His hands.
Luke Cage.
His hands were like iron.
Yeah,
or
he had like
something.
infinite strength. I
He
think.
was sick.
It was kind of a badass show. I think it got canceled, but I watched at
Was it
least
like
one full
Netflix?
season of it. Yeah, it was like
yeah,
Netflix.
no, we binged.
We
the hell
binged
out of
like
that.
at least 10 episodes, 12 episodes, and it
we
was like
we got pretty into it.
it was good.
Oh yeah.
Luke Cage.
RZA might have been involved. I don't think so. actually.
Possibly. I don't know.
No, he did Iron Fist or whatever, which is basically the same fucking thing, I think. But like Luke Cage is way better. And Luke Cage, I think, is Marvel or something like that. I want to say.
I
Maybe
guess
not.
you were on Marvel movies, so that's why I was like Luke Cage. I'm pretty fucking sure it's Marvel
Yeah, Luke Cage is a
because
G.
they have their little logo
Mhm.
in the quarter of like the album cover on Netflix. Speaking of album covers, Kevin, you want to touch on that? Kevin did something.
Oh no, that's been up for a while. But I
Okay.
did our little album when you're looking at your phone right now, listening to us, and that little picture. We're just we're on iTunes now. So hopefully, if you're listening to us on Spotify, awesome, because that's where we'd like you to be. But if you listen to a lot of your podcasts on iTunes, you can go and find us there now.
You have options.
Yeah, so Spotify,
It's great. I think we're on like
iTunes.
every major platform
We are. Yeah.
worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could get the Phony Express Show podcast
Anywhere,
in
man.
South Africa if you wanted,
Hell yeah.
because you have the internet.
And if you subscribe, man, smash that subscribe on
Shout
YouTube.
out to all our South
Follow
African.
us on shout out to all our South African
Subscribers.
subscribers. And what was I saying? Smash the subscribe on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, just go down there.
You
and
get
press
us
it.
in 360p. It's crystal clear, high
No.
quality video.
We just want you to subscribe. We won't bug you. We'll just put up a video every week. That's it.
Yeah.
And then for all of you on Spotify, follow. And then on iTunes, you can subscribe. You just click that subscribe
Smash
button.
that subscribe button.
Because we're really trying to get all the platforms just,
We're
healthy.
trying to get everything ripping
Yep.
and healthy.
Yep.
So
So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We're gonna dive into some crazy stuff here.
are
now.
we? I know we have loads to talk about.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we can get there.
We'll get there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah. So I just finished I'm gonna watch Infinity War
Right on.
soon, and I've seen all these movies. It's just I wanted to see them in order because I don't have a life at night sometimes. Like I just stay up. Unfortunately, I wish I could. Can you just?
I got a list for you.
Can you just sleep?
I got a list.
Like at night, can you just I'm tired and sleep?
Yes.
You kind of do.
Yes.
That's what you do.
Yes. I smoke a bowl
Yeah.
and then I sleep.
See, it's so hard for me to just pass out. I like and I know the blue light thing. We talked about that last time.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to have the blue light.
I
but it's
turn
not
the
even
filter. The filter's automatic on my phone. It just automatically clicks it over.
Well, I do that too. I take the I have a night light, but I'm just saying not night light, night mode or whatever.
Night mode.
But I just mean I don't know.
Kev, I gotta ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I know being the hardcore car enthusiast that you are,
Oh yeah. Okay.
what is your favorite name for a Chinese cheap eBay turbo?
eBay turbo.
I'm gonna give you a list of options. Which one is your favorite?
Okay.
Cheap Chinese eBay turbo nicknames.
Okay.
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 The Nagasaki Noisemaker.
Kind of. Well, let's see. Kind of weird 'cause of the bomb. Anyway, keep
Okay.
going. I like
How
it
about
though.
the Wu-Tang War Whistle?
All about it. Wu-Tang is Chinese though.
Yeah. These are cheap.
Oh, these are Chinese.
Chinese cheap.
So yeah, Nagasaki's Japanese. So
Don't-
just take
okay,
that out of there. I
the-
love the Wu-Tang.
The Hiroshima hairdryer.
Japanese. So X. But I like it, but X.
The Beijing blowhole.
Into it.
This is my favorite. Are you ready?
I am.
The teriyaki tornado.
Ooh, that's banging.
I think.
Yeah.
that-
Was that it? So the three I liked were the Wu-Tang. Could you repeat that one?
It's the Wu-Tang War Whistler.
Love that one.
Yeah, that's probably the
War
best.
Whistler. 'Cause
Yep.
it's a Wu-Tang War Whistler. And then Teriyaki Tornado is pretty cool. But it's
Mhm.
not, I mean, a tornado, it's a exhaust, right? You're talking about
The
exhaust. here?
turbocharger. Yeah, it spins
Yeah, so
on exhaust gases. Yes.
so tornado, yeah, 'cause it spins.
I like that. I like
the
that.
teriyaki tornado is good. And then what was the other one? The Beijing blowhole.
The Beijing blowhole.
That's all right.
I love that.
So I don't know if Lucy snuck out. I don't think she did. I think. Oh, there she is.
She was messing with my mic stand.
Was
Did
she?
you see that? It
I
was
saw
moving around.
Could you pet her,
I
please?
yes, I have to constantly use one hand to pet her while we talk about stuff.
Yeah. I wish the camera could catch her, but it can't. Maybe she'll
No.
come over.
It's
here
on. If
eventually.
we had this in guest couch mode, the
yeah,
camera,
that's true.
then it would pick up loose the goose.
So we have a space for a guest now.
We do. We're still working on the third mic.
We're still working on it.
It's something that we're gonna have to follow through on.
Yeah, I'll
You
get
know,
it
but
going.
we'll
figure
get it
out.
going.
Yeah. There's just it's an input. You're supposed to bring shit from your dad's.
I did not, though. That is for when
Remember
we get the
you-
third mic.
Well, you need to bring the.
Do
thing.
we have the
If you
bare
bring-
materials
if
to
you
rig
bring-
this up right now?
If you bring the part that I'm talking about,
The
then
splitter,
we could test it with these 2 mics, and if it works, then we could just go get a third mic.
which we have. We do own a third.
Right, it's right there. But we could get another one of these.
Should
and
we do
have
a
pop
guests
filter.
bring their own microphone bit?
We'll just have a mic because it's
Okay.
consistent audio quality is key. So you don't have to bring. No, nobody's
We
bringing.
could
their
have a
own mic.
competition for who brings the sickest mic setup.
No.
To go up against our $10 from a large local department store
I
microphone.
like that. Yeah, good for you.
Large.
That's
We
the way
don't
to
take
say it.
any money from the large local department store.
No, we could. I mean, if somebody wants to bring it in, it's just about consistent audio quality.
Right.
And these are
So we should buy one more
Great.
of these exact same
for $10.
device for
Correct.
$10.
Yeah, no big deal.
I think I can probably get that done this week.
Easy. Just bring the splitter.
And the splitter.
Yeah. And then the guest could pet Lucy.
The guest would have to pet the dog 'cause I get sick of it.
Yeah. I wish she would come over here. I'd pet her, but she loves visitors.
She loves the visitors.
Yep. Look how
This is the calmest she's been when we've done one of these.
She just lays on the floor.
Yeah.
I've been trying to. I mean, I tried to leave because the upstairs. She could nuzzle her nose. She knows how to get all the way upstairs.
She
can open-
does.
Yeah, she can.
She
open
lives
doors.
here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She just wants to hang out down here.
It's where the
Last
action
time we
is.
put her upstairs, and I didn't feel bad. She's a dog, and she lives in a great place. But she's upstairs. We're downstairs. Obviously, she wants to be downstairs.
Yeah, she wants to be where the action is,
Mm-hmm.
which is totally fair.
So I shot my bow today.
Yeah, that's cool.
I redid my sight on it. So,
You did all that
I
while I was
just,
driving back from Rochester.
well, no, I mean, I just went out there, and it was a little left, so I put it straight, and I kind of spent a lot of time kind of centering it because I took off my. I don't know if I told you. Did I tell you I took off my sight?
yeah,
all
I
these
think we
sight
talked
things.
about that a little bit.
So they weigh the same. So I'm just going to keep my single pin adjustable because it's awesome. But I put the setup tape on it again, which means I need next time I'm out there, I got to set it up all the way to 60 and then put new tape on there, and then I'll be ready to go.
Right on.
Yep.
Why do all this? Wasn't it sighted in perfectly?
Yeah, but then I tripped myself out, wanted a multi-pin because I thought the multi-pin I had was lighter, you know, because this thing's like a piece of metal, you know.
Yeah,
But then I
you just
took it
gotta
up-
not fuck with it, and then you'll get really good.
Yeah, but the good thing is when I re-put it on there, I put it on there a little farther out, like a little more. I like what it is now versus where it was. It kind of was hanging off in a certain way.
Yeah, you're learning, making
Now it's a little
improvements
more
on the
flush.
fly.
Yeah, it literally I only moved it like
It's just that much better, though.
yeah,
That's
3/8
that's
of an
perfect.
inch. Yeah, 3/8 of an inch. But that's a picture, a target picture. blah,
Kevin
blah, blah,
getting
blah, blah,
totally
blah, blah,
dialed
blah,
in
blah.
for a possible Montana trip.
No. I'm sticking
this
around
year?
here.
You're gonna stay here.
Yeah, because you have to get a tag
Did
to go
Tony
out
get a tag?
for Idaho.
Tony got one, didn't he?
Yeah, we're gonna have a little post scout. He'll be a guest for a little post scout. And then he'll go. If he gets one, we'll bring him on. We'll talk to
We'll
him.
bring
about
him on
his
and have
adventure.
we'll have him on if he gets one. We gotta have something to talk about. Can't
Nick's
he
going
cannot
with him.
come on unless he gets a tag.
Right, Nick's going with him.
Nick is okay.
Yeah. No, he gets a tag, but he has a tag. He needs to tag a buck.
Yeah, he might not get one.
He might get a buck.
You can go hunting and not get one. That is a real thing.
Yeah, dude, it's hard.
Hunting
It's
is
gonna be his
legit.
first time.
And he's going bow hunting.
Fuck yeah.
Bow
dude.
hunting is difficult.
Yeah, man.
Mad respect for all the bow hunters out there.
Right. Tom just had a small. We talked about broadheads today.
Yeah, well, I came in and you
before
were
the show.
basically in the middle of a podcast about broadheads.
No. I was watching the tree saddle thing when you walked in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the broadheads I just kind of put on, but you learned what a fixed blade was
Yep.
and a mechanical. You learned these things.
It's like going fishing and not catching a fish.
100%.
You know,
You
I mean,
do
that
the right
happened.
things.
That's happened more to me than when I go fishing and catch fish.
That
I've
makes
had more unsuccessful trips than successful trips. Not when I'm talking about deep sea. We've basically nailed deep sea every year for the last 10 years. But
Yeah.
we drilled it every year with Drew. Shout out to the Pacific
He
Queen
knows-
and their crew.
He knows
Fantastic.
where the fish are. Drew does.
Drew has, and his new captain Gavin. Oh my God, these
Captain
guys!
Gav,
These guys are professionals.
nice.
Let me tell you.
Ripping.
I mean, we fill the boat when we go with these guys. And there's 20 people on board.
But yeah, totally. I mean, you can go and not get one. That's why I'm going to stick around here. I'm going to try to get a whitetail. I want my
You know,
first
you've been
buck to be
practicing
whitetail,
a
Minnesota
lot
whitetail.
in anticipation of hunting season, so you have to at least go once because you've been You shoot this thing every other day, don't you?
I try, yeah.
That's a lot.
Ideally, I mean, so fall. I mean, whitetail is September 12th or 14th or something like that. So the first weekend, Bone will be with me. We're gonna go out to my spot that we're looking at. We're gonna try to get one.
Oh, he's coming with you to the
me and
river?
Bone, me and Bone are gonna try to go to the
Nice.
river and try to mess around.
Try to mess around, or you
And
guys
then
are going to
let's say
actually go hunting?
We're gonna go and try to get a buck, man, for each of us, and then we can either stay there and kind of
Don't be afraid to take a doe. Here's what you do.
Well,
You
you can
never
get both.
pass
You
up
can get
on a
both.
good deer when you're bow hunting.
True, but you get different tags, and there's antler restrictions in
true.
our specific area, so we got to figure out.
Antler restrictions?
So in this particular spot that I'm gonna check out,
Elaborate.
this is a very good habitat. So to keep older bucks old, so you're trying to take an old buck,
You're trying to take a big ass buck.
an old.
A BAB.
Ideally, the buck has reproduced several times. It probably is not as strong as it used to be, right? It's an older buck, and so the younger bucks now can kind of like, it's probably war torn, like its antler probably lost.
Is
its
there
fur.
like you can't shoot one that's like less than 5 points? Is
I
that how it
don't know what the
works?
restriction is, but it would be like
We should look it up.
it
That's
would
kind of interesting.
probably say like definitely no 3 points.
Right. No little baby spike deer. Spike buck.
The young
I think
bucks
they call it a
not
spike
touching
buck.
it. Yeah, yeah, no spikes probably. No spike.
Spike bucks.
Yeah.
They're like the super young ones.
Yeah, correct. So it'd be like, hey, you need basically if I'm going out there like, and it's a good habitat, and we see a lot of action, which I mean like we see a lot of creatures,
Well, if it's anything like Chanhassen, you're going to see a shit ton.
which would be sick, 'cause then I could get like a 5-point.
You
buck.
guys will probably only have to go for like 3 hours if it's that good.
That'd be sick. Get their first light, just tag a first day.
Oh,
both
yeah.
of us.
But you're done by noon.
And that'd
See,
that'd be a good year.
Hunting would be
and
fun.
then I'd go out turkey hunt
Hunting would be fun for
for
deer.
the fall.
And then it comes time to process the deer. And that's the part where I'm like, I'm good.
See, it's all about the full circle though. To get it from you field dress it, then you cook it, and then you eat it, and then you're like,
Yeah, I don't mind like cutting up a deer, but I'm like, that's not what I want to do. That's the work portion of
that
it.
is the work portion of it. But the
Yeah.
hunting portion of it is
That's all fun.
well, I mean, you're
See, I would pay somebody to do it for me
yeah.
if I were
understand
to
that.
do this.
Hey, tell you what, if I get some venison,
Make some
I'm gonna
sticks,
get
whatever
you
the
some.
sticks.
Yeah, I will love to feed
yeah.
you. I would love to.
I'll grill it up. Give me some steaks.
Yeah, I'll
I'm gonna give
give
it
you
a fair shot
I want
because
Dr.
I've
B
never
to try
had a
it.
venison
I want
steak.
Mary to try it. I'll have some good.
I'm gonna give it a fair shot.
I'll have some good meat for
Can you grill it like medium rare? Is that
I can
like
make venison burgers for you. Mix it in with some
grind
cow.
it up?
Yeah, you can do. I think it's 50-50. You go 50 cow, 50 venison, just 'cause venison's a little gamey in a burger.
No, it's just lean. So you want a higher fat content.
correct,
That's what
'cause it's a little gamey
Yeah.
if it's just a burger.
It-
But like the steak, if you get like the backstrap or anything like that, it's fine. It's perfect.
right.
Get that thing on a grill and
I'm getting hungry.
one
Good thing we ate Andale before this.
135 for like 15 minutes,
Right.
and then let it sit for like 20 minutes.
You know the new Bronco came out this week?
Oh, the Ford.
Yeah, huge news in my
So
world.
it finally came out.
Huge news
So
in my
I thought
world.
they were gonna like push it. I thought
It's not going to actually be
isn't
here.
it like October?
No, it's like next March.
Oh, so they did push it.
It's like a 21. Yeah, they want to like
Okay.
post-COVID Bronco launch here.
Yeah, but it's out now.
It's revealed. Everybody knows the trim
But
levels.
we
you
all
can
knew
go.
what it was. Oh,
yeah,
now
they
we
were
have,
cooking it up for
so
years.
now we have like official specs.
Anyway, they crushed it.
like official specs.
Yes.
Now. Okay.
They crushed it.
What does that mean? Crushed it.
They knocked it out of the park. They did
Well, I
an
would
amazing
I would love
job.
to have Bronco.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the Tesla Blade. Runner,
7 trim levels, and the night they revealed it, the first edition, 3500 to be built,
though. Sold
it
out.
broke the internet. It literally crashed Ford's website for reservations.
Yeah, 'cause everyone wants to get a
The
Bronco.
website like went down. It was nuts.
That's cool. That's a good car.
Yeah, so I'm gonna sell like
It's gonna
3
be a
of them
tank.
next year.
Cool.
I'm excited as hell.
I'd rather get the Blade Runner pickup truck
The Blade Runner pickup. Do you want a movie prop car?
from Tesla. Yeah. Just 'cause it's a pickup and it's electric, I like that.
We're doing the electric
They
thing
look
too.
kind of weird, but are you?
The Mustang Mach-E all electric
no,
later
no, no,
this
no,
year.
no. I want a pickup that's electric. I might trade the Camry in and just get a pickup truck.
You could do that. What use would you you live in a large city in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you park
I would
said
park
truck?
I'd park it right in the back, in the dirt pile that I have. The rock pile.
I suppose parking is not an issue for you.
And if we're talking like durability, like I'd rather
What
have
would you
a pickup
use
out there than
the
a
pickup
Camry.
for?
Everything, man. You'd have something.
You're
bed.
becoming a pickup truck guy.
Well, you'd have a bed to throw stuff in, and I like that.
I can't believe this transformation's going on live on the cast. My best friend Kevin is becoming a pickup truck guy.
Well, no, I like the Camry, and the Camry's
I mean,
just
I have
perfect,
friends
but-
that have pickup trucks, nice ones,
I don't need like a.
and they're pickup truck guys. You're not a
Yeah.
pickup truck guy.
No, I don't want like a Dodge Ram or anything. I'd get like a Toyota Tundra.
You get a Taco, a Tacoma,
Yeah, Toyota Tacoma, the Hawaii
or a new
car.
Ford Ranger. That'd be sick.
Well, dude, a Ranger would be fucking bomb. But that's like $50K.
No, they're not. They're like 35,
Really?
40.
Huh.
40 for a nice one. I
Yeah.
think I sold.
So what did I say?
Sold
50?
a close friend of
Yeah,
mine
it's the same thing.
a Ranger, and I
tax.
think it was like 33.
Yeah, but a Toyota Tacoma, you could
34
get, no
maybe.
big deal. I could trade that Camry and get a Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah, if you want to stay with the Toyota theme. It is a shittier truck than the Ranger.
Correct. But
I
it's not gonna. The Ranger would be amazing, but a Toyota
As far as
Tacoma,
capabilities go. Reliability, I'd probably honestly
100%.
go with the Toyota.
Yep. That
Because
thing's
you
gonna go 300
cannot
miles.
beat them for reliability.
Yeah. But just having like a bed, I just think there's a lot of uses. Camping, it's in terms of like.
Get one of
I
those
park
a bed
outside.
tent. Have you seen those?
Yeah, man.
They're
I
like
love
they're
those.
they're sick.
Yeah,
I know
you
a
could
couple
lay in a
people with
bed
them.
and-
They're hard to set up, but if you get it right, they're cooler than fuck.
Well, and my old boss, her husband, built like a kind of like a plywood thing in his bed that he could take out. So like
okay.
when they went camping, they would set it in. It was just like a protected shelter.
You know,
in the back of the
I
truck.
honestly, what I'm about to say, I can't believe I'm saying it because I really don't like them. But the perfect thing for this
Mm-hmm.
would be a bed rug and a topper. You could just, it's a mini.
Yeah. And then you just
It's
put
a
little,
hard top. You're perfectly protected
put-
from all the
yep,
weather.
yep.
Little windows you can pop open.
Mhm.
It'd be fucking awesome.
And you put a little. I mean, I have air mattresses. You pop those open.
Right. You
Little
just-
sleeping bag. Good
Yeah, blow them up, dude. You're literally luxury.
So you're talking if me and Tony are hunting, you camping
Does
there.
Tony have a truck yet? Tony does not have a
No,
truck
he
yet.
doesn't have a truck. Now, let's say you're camping, you're hunting. You have like the tent set up, whatever. It's just in the bed of the truck, right? And then you get the buck. Well, now you're going home, so you
If
pack
you
up the
do this,
tent.
make sure you get the longer box on
Longer
whatever you buy.
box. Yeah,
Most
yeah,
of those
you want
small
the
trucks
long
only
box.
have a 5-foot box.
and that's not gonna fly.
No, you need the 6
Yeah.
so that you can fit an air mattress.
That's a good point.
You know,
Longer box.
otherwise you'll have to
Fuck it.
curl up. and
Yeah,
don't
no,
wanna
you need
do
the
that.
6 foot.
You need the longer box.
Yeah. And then
to
you
do
can,
it right.
Then you can open the tail for that extra.
Unless you're a short, you are a short guy, I guess.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah,
I need 6 feet.
Yeah, you do.
You
You
know.
do. You don't want to. You could always lay diagonally. That's what a lot of people do.
Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. No one's gonna do that.
If you have extra folks, if there's, it's just not gonna.
Especially if your girlfriend comes with you, dude. You're not.
Yeah, it's not gonna fly.
Fly.
So yeah, that's it's just in the back of my head because I'm like, okay, I have a 4-door sedan. I've had that forever, and it's great. But I'm not necessarily like you can get 4 people in a truck.
I miss the Fusion, honestly. That car was great.
That car was bomb, which is why now I'm like, if I could trade the Camry and get an equivalent car, it's not a bad idea.
You can get a newer Fusion, but they're just not the same as the old one.
No, mine was perfect.
I know. Those
With
are
the
so. Tony's got one too.
Sony-
They're super reliable.
Yeah, sunroof,
You just drive them. They're fucking awesome.
Bluetooth, everything.
Yeah, Bluetooth. Sony sound system that just
Yeah.
bumps.
Look at her, she's just sleepy girl.
This sleepy goose.
She's crawled up in a little ball. Leave that tail.
Anyway,
Yeah, so I don't know.
so the Bronco, but they killed it.
That's cool.
So it's awesome.
Are you gonna get one?
No,
You're gonna sell?
can't
3 of them
afford
now?
one.
Sure.
I'm into bikes now, Kev.
Yeah. I
New
forgot
bike
about that.
upgrade besides the Doug Lofgren tuning. Shout out to Doug Lofgren.
Nice.
I'm getting full suspension and stainless steel brake lines and an R1 Master cylinder. So it's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to stop, it's going to turn, and it's going to rip fully. And then I'm done putting money into it. I wasn't even going to do this Coleman trade because there's cash on my end, but I couldn't turn it down. I got a crazy deal. So you do it. Can't wait to ride it. I only rode it like 20 feet. But I know it's gonna be just nuts. It's got
When do you get it?
It's got like road tires on it.
When do you get it?
I got it today.
Oh, you just have.
I drove to Rochester right before the cast and picked it up.
Right. You just have
It's in the car.
Around
It's in the car out there.
I know. So the car. There's a car on fire on the way.
Did you see that? Holy shit!
Yeah. What happened?
I'm driving through Mendota Heights, just cruising on left lane,
and this thing's
and I see a blaze in front of me, like on the fucking road. And I'm
Huge
like,
fire.
okay, either like a really smoky truck, like a dump truck or something.
Diesel. Those
diesel.
motherfuckers that burn up that shit.
Yeah.
Who are those people?
They're driving old, non-catalytic converted diesel trucks.
Gross.
They're not good for the environment.
No,
but
they.
you know, it is
whatever.
what it is.
Whatever,
We're gonna still rip them, and I don't have a cat in my car, and that's illegal. But it goes faster, so I did it. You know, you make sacrifices.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's no cat on my bike either. But this car was ablaze.
Yeah, it was
And
on fire.
I drove by with the windows like halfway down.
Oh.
Kevin, I could feel the heat at 60 miles an hour in the left lane. This thing's on the shoulder.
Well, this thing was. I mean, we're talking a lot of fire.
A lot of fire,
The
dude.
whole
This,
engine.
This Hyundai
Nobody in the car. by the
Santa
way.
Fe
Nobody in the car.
was ablaze, engulfed in fire.
You know when I
No
when
police
my, when
or
my Fusion
rescue to
got
be
fucked,
seen.
When my Fusion got fucked, it was on fire. I tell you that.
There was just 2 cars there that like stopped, but there was no emergency services yet. So
But nobody in the car.
no, it must have just literally
started
just
and then
blew up.
right and then got
It was
caught something.
It was huge
caught the oil or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally burned all that gas, oil. Oh, it's terrible. They wait till they hit the gas. They hit the gas tank. It's
Gas tank was in the back.
and the
Hadn't
interior burns like crazy too.
happened. Right. Yeah. But the whole front was just ablaze.
The whole engine compartment was ablaze.
hot orange flames.
Yeah, that was nuts. You never see that shit
No.
because cars are so good now.
Yeah. Cars don't
And it
start
wasn't
on
even like an
fire.
old car. It was like a 2012.
It was a minivan or something.
No, it was a Hyundai like Santa Fe
Oh.
SUV
Interesting.
or their Kona, the small SUV.
Whatever.
But that's neither here nor there. The Koreans just burned.
Do you remember College Bound? Speaking of camping,
College bound.
remember we were wet
Yeah.
for 6 days,
That we weren't wet the entire time.
basically.
Yeah, it was
We
it
had a
was
tent-
rough.
we had a
Canoeing in the rain sucks ass.
We had a tent that leaked.
Yeah, we had a leaky
Remember that?
tent. Oh yeah, it was terrible.
It was me, you, and Ethan. We had
Ethan
3
Capel, yeah.
Yeah. 3 people in that tiny tent, man. Just dripping all
We
over us.
played cards at night.
Yeah, great game. 13.
What 13? That was the game.
Which you could play with 3 or 4 people, I believe, not 2. You could play with 2. It just gets kind of weird.
Yeah, it's not good.
Good game. I had an ex-girlfriend once that I taught her that game. She really liked it. Everyone likes 13.
College bound.
Yeah. Wet.
Yeah.
Wet for 6 days. And we were stuck in like this hailstorm the last night, and we were like, we should just go back to the bus and sleep there.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, like all the other people aren't going back.
And
like,
then
we gotta
were we the only team that didn't go?
yeah. So basically, it's the night before. It's the
We
night
were the only group that didn't go to the bus.
So it's the night before, and it's just coming down like rain, and there's like some hail and shit. And we're just like roughing it, you know, 'cause that's what we're doing.
That was tough
'Cause
ass
we're just
shit.
roughing it. And then, God, remember that we can't do any last names here. Be careful. But remember that Billy got his hair cut during the trip, and some person just like used a knife or something and just chopped his hair off.
Yeah,
Remember
I
that?
remember
You looked
that.
like a crazy person when we saw him on that island.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's raining. and
Gilligan.
hailing. Yeah, Gilligan. Yeah, it's raining like crazy, and we're just like stuck in the tent. We're just like, oh my god. Anyway, so we're like,
It fucking sucked.
we went all the way up, and we're talking Boundary Waters is where we are. So this is where Canada connects to Minnesota. There's a lot of lakes, a lot of water, and we just did this kind of loop. And so we're on our way back, and we, you know, it's fucking, we're gonna die out here, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
thunders, and like we're like, okay, let's go back to the buses, and our guys, Starsky and Eppin. I liked Starsky. Let's just
They were both cool.
Eppin was all right.
He was just all right.
It's just all right.
You know what's interesting?
Huh.
The next time we do this, or
We're
by
gonna
the
be
way,
so
by the way, that trip ruined
me.
ruined camping for me for the next decade.
It taught me everything I needed to know about going out into wilderness.
Yeah, like check the weather.
And if you know what it's gonna be.
Big tip there.
So I learned what like a real waterproof jacket was versus like what I had.
Yeah, we did not
So
have waterproof
We
shit.
weren't dry. We were wet. the whole
and
time.
cold.
And when you're out there miserable for 6 days.
It was like May, so it was not hot yet.
No, and when you're, wet, miserable for like 6 days, and, you just learn a lot of things. I think
No, it wasn't May.
it was August, bro. Late August.
Late August, that's right.
Yeah. It just was
Think
kinda,
about when school starts, Thomas.
but it's just kind of
Use your thinking
when
cap.
a cold front would come in right at the end when all this weather came, and then anyway, so we finally get to the buses, and everyone's like, "What the hell?" And they're like, "Did you guys get stuck?" We're like, "Where? All of you guys are here?"
What did you guys do?
We're
we
like-
slept in the buses last night.
Yeah, we all slept in the buses because it was shit weather outside, and we got sick of it. And we're like, "No kidding, no fucking kidding, huh?" So
The-
anyway, we,
That trip is why I waited to go camp. When I started camping at the racetrack, I slept in my car, and then I just got a super high quality tent, like a Marmot 3-person,
oh
like legit tent.
yeah, Big
so
Agnes
that
is good, Marmot's good. I just
camping
got
is
a
as good as
REI.
it can be for a tent at the racetrack. And I didn't pitch a tent for 10 years because of that trip.
It was
that bad.
traumatic.
And we hit the bottle of the soldiers on the last island, and
So let's be
the
specific.
counselors didn't like that too much.
That's why Eppen's just all right. So Starsky was fine. So we roll up. So the first night it's like dark by the time we like get out there because we got a couple geniuses at the helm.
We never tipped the canoe, though.
We did not.
We
So
did not.
on the first night we're rolling out there, and me and Tom happen to be the slowest. I don't need to get into that right now. Not the slowest, but like the second slowest. Anyway, so our boy Ethan, who we shared the tent with, eventually, this is the first night, so we hadn't figured out that part yet. Me and Tom, everyone's kind of in line. We're kind of going to this one island. We know what island we're going to. It's now dark. Like we can't see. We have lights, so we can see like the lights, but it's dark outside. And I don't know if you've been canoeing when there's no light because you're in like a national forest, but you can't see where like the water and like the shit is. Everything's just black, and then you just see kind of like the sky.
It was dark AF.
So you see the
up
sky,
there.
but then there's just like dark shapes all around you, and then you just see like, water. You're just in the water. It's like black water. So scared. Anyway, so me and Tom, turn
This
our
is our
heads.
first, like, real-time canoeing.
Yeah, we're portaging shit. Anyway, so we
Yeah.
turn around and we don't see the canoe behind us. Me and Tom. We're like, what the fuck? So we start yelling to the guys in front of us. We're like, yo, because they're trying to get to the island because they want to camp because it's fucking dark. We're like, yo, we don't know where these guys behind us are. And it was Ethan and Andrew. Big boy Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
And so,
They had capsized.
well, so we turn around because we don't see a light back there.
It wasn't even that wavy.
And then we
Like,
go,
They fucked up.
yeah, well, I mean, the joke was before all this when it was kind of light out because it was evening time when we first headed out there. Andrew was a large gentleman, very large.
He's a
and
big
wide.
boy, Kev.
Yeah. And so when he sat in the front of the canoe, the back of the canoe,
You can imagine what it looked like.
the back of the canoe elevated.
I think it was out of the water.
it was. Ethan was sitting in the back of the canoe, was out of the water.
He's on the wrong side
and
of the
we were just
teeter-totter.
laughing
Oh,
because he
God.
was paddling. He was looking at us like, oh my God. And we were just laughing because this is hilarious. They're doing this. We're not laughing, though, when we turn around and they're not there. So we go and basically they're capsized. They're having a rough time. So we, wonder what she's barking at.
Is that...
I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. We live in a place. There's people that move around.
Right.
They
The
have-
landlord.
Yeah, there's a cat next door,
Of course, yes.
So anyway, they capsize. We have to like help them out. It's a big deal. We get the canoe. It's actually like kind of like a scary kind of thing because we're in a canoe. Like we don't want to capsize. We don't want to tip over.
Yeah. And it's dark out.
It's dark, and we get so we get them on the island. They're wet. That sucks. The food's wet. Everything, whatever. We got to dry them off. We don't want them to go.
Yeah, their supplies are fucked now, too.
hypothermic.
Everything's fucked.
Luckily, on the island, there's a couple Marines who just happen to be chilling. And they have a campfire ready to go and a tent, and they're just chilling by their campfire because it's nighttime. So that's why they're doing what they're doing. So we roll up, and they're like, yo, guys, how you doing? Like, the first thing they say once we kind of, like, figure shit out is like,
We should preface this. It's
What?
not proper etiquette to go and, like, camp with other people up there. You want to
That's
find your
true.
own campsite.
yeah. So we headed on this island, and, there's other campgrounds around this island, obviously. And we have to find one of those campsites because we're a separate
All
party.
the camps have a fire pit and an outdoor toilet.
Right. Now these guys had like a fire already going, and we kind of like these guys capsized. So we kind of like went to this, place that we kind of knew. There's kind of like people and stuff. So they're very kind, and they're like, yeah, you can sit by the campfire. Me and Tom immediately were like talking to them because we're like, yeah, these guys like,
They're
we
cool.
got a couple geniuses over here running our organization. And the first thing they're like telling us is like, yeah, you guys probably shouldn't be canoeing at nighttime. And we're like, no kidding. So
no kidding.
yeah, so everyone chills out. We start setting up our shit because they're like, yeah, you guys can camp here with us. We don't care.
Yeah.
So we
We camped way in the back.
Right. So me and Tom are cold because it's nighttime in the boundary waters, and we don't have what normal people would call like.
We did not
actual-
have the correct gear.
We didn't know what we
I didn't
had,
know
like-
what I was even getting into, dude.
Yeah, we didn't. And so
No.
we were just cold, and these guys are like, hey, this'll help. And it was like UV vodka in their water bottle, if you remember.
Yes.
And we were like, thank you, gentlemen. And so we are clearly, we're taking these libations and warming up because it's working. And
We're all 18 years old, by the way. They said absolutely no alcohol or drugs on the trip.
Right. So then also we get, the come over here, boys, from Eppin. We're like, what's up, Eppin? And he's like, basically just says, like, tonight, like, whatever, but, like, stop drinking that. And we were just like, all right, Eppin.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the sauce.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But anyway,
Look how adorable
love that
Goose is.
story.
You're petting her just.
oh
Perfect.
yes, I'm keeping her just
It's a perfect pet. Right on the
yes.
face.
and socially distanced from the dog
yeah, yeah.
so that she can't fuck my shit up.
Look how adorable she is.
She is cute.
Yes.
She's untrained and out of control, but
Yeah.
she is cute.
Yes.
I haven't ever met a more trained dog than my sister's dog.
Oh, out in
Tracker,
the
Tracker.
tracker is a good name,
Adam's
too.
dog, really. But
Yeah. So Chuck's gonna go out there.
Chuck's gonna go out there. And
I gotta see if he's gonna give me.
they're building
I should
a
ask
cabin
him
for
if
him. He's building a cabin.
I should ask him if he needs a couple bucks and wants me to take a ropeman ascender off him or two,
Yeah,
or some extra rope.
I'm sure he'd sell it to you.
Yeah, 'cause he's probably like, you know what? I'm probably if he's not gonna use it. If he's like, you know what, like,
I think he does use everything that he has though. He's got a full
yeah, you don't usually
armory
have things.
of climbing gear.
But
and
I wonder
uses
if he
it
has
all.
like extra stuff 'cause he's like, I used to use this, but now I use this. And if he'd be like, I don't use this anymore.
right.
$30, whatever.
$30, just toss it his way.
Yeah.
I don't know how much real
I've been
climbing gear
looking-
costs, but
Well, it's basic. I mean, the rope is the rope, so that's expensive. Depends what kind
rope
of rope
is
you want.
expensive. I learned that. Good ropes
Um,
are expensive.
I don't need. I mean, from what I'm trying to do, I just need a lineman's belt and then a tether. But the tether I can just get online. That's no big deal. I really just need a lineman's rope, and then I need two. Would be ideal.
Unless
Two
you're into
ropeman
climbing.
ascenders. Two ropeman ascenders.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's basically I only need one, but it's it. When you pull the rope, it tightens it, and then you're tight.
Do you know what
and
I
then
know?
When you release it, it loosens.
I know
the rope.
belay and belay on.
I have a belay. I have a little belay thing right there.
The commands when you're climbing on the
Yeah,
rock wall.
belay on.
Climb on.
Nice. Just doing a little check there.
A little check.
Yeah, we're halfway through. A little over halfway through.
A little over halfway.
Yeah.
Well, we did have loads to talk about. I think we covered most of it. Yeah. Got new tires on my motorcycle. I can always talk about that. Love talking about tires. Everybody knows I'm a tire geek.
Motorcycle. I can always talk about Lucy.
Michelin Power GPs. They're amazing. Very, very sticky. It's going to complement the suspension wonderfully when it goes on, and the brakes. That thing is done. I'm done spending money on it. I'm done talking about it.
You know what I enjoyed today? Your lists. Your list of nicknames. That should
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
that should have been
We'll-
the Bob
we'll
Zone.
either-
You
we'll
should
either
have said-
cover-
you should have brought us into the Bob Zone when you did that.
I did bring us. It was the Bob Zone.
I know, but you should have like
The
brought us
Bob
into the
Zone. Like, do I need to like announce it? Do we need to modify the way we do it? And
It's
now
really up
it's
to
time
you.
for the Bob Zone.
It's really up to you. I mean, I think.
I
we have
mean,
to,
I could do that.
given the state of where we are right now in this episode, I think we have to milk as many things as we can.
Oh, we'll milk for sure.
So when like you have an opportunity to spend like as
To
much
waste
time,
15 minutes on a not
Yeah.
so substantial topic,
you should take it.
take that opportunity.
Take that opportunity.
It's just like the same thing when you're out riding on motorcycles.
mm-hmm.
Never pass up gas. Number one rule.
Oh yeah, just go fill up.
People,
bro.
I see people passing on gas all the time. I'm like, look, guys, we're out here ripping.
And who knows when we're gonna run out of gas?
And who knows when we're going to fucking need gas again.
Right.
Or where it might be. Especially.
Because you might be dead.
Especially if you're exploring.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, there was a little crashola this weekend.
Oh no.
Yeah, I wasn't in the group because my ripper's at the shop, but I do know somebody with GoPro footage of a guy basically riding straight off the road, and he's in a cornfield.
Oh no.
Is what I know.
Cornfield.
That's all I know.
That
I
hurts.
can't elaborate on that anymore. I do know that he did go to the hospital, and
Cornfield kind of breaks your fall though.
I'm not going to comment. I wasn't there,
Right.
but it sounds like his bike is trashed, and he's at the hospital.
Yeah, the bike would be trash.
But he is fine. Obviously, full gear. We don't squid out there.
You need the full gear.
Yep.
It's very important.
So, yeah, I mean, just can't believe we made it to Sunday.
It's the way to go.
Full week. We were thinking about maybe doing an episode halfway through the week,
Yeah,
and
a little,
we were like,
a little mid-time.
we're not doing it.
No, we're on a good pace. We're gonna keep it
Also,
rolling.
fuck Zamzar.
Fuck Zamzar.
Fuck Zamzar. FreeFileConvert.com. Shout out to all the
Zamzar
working at
is the villain
freefileconvert.com.
in our Thief and the Cobbler movie starring Bob and Kev.
Bob
and
and
Kev.
Kev. Do you know
Technically
how
it's
many? Do you know how
Tom and
many new
Kev
trims of the Bronco
is
there
the-
are? There's 7.
What does that mean?
I have to shoot him. Oh, and manual transmission. It's gonna be big time.
3-speed? No, 6-speed.
6-speed with a
Jeez.
crawler gear.
What is that?
7-speed.
Crawler.
Super low.
Super low.
Yeah, half like you
When
don't
you're-
even use it on
When
the
you're
street.
when you're rolling 65 miles.
Yeah,
and
that
you
would
just
blow
wanna
you
go
up.
into chick, chick,
Yeah.
chick.
Base model, big bend, outer banks, wild track, black diamond, and badlands. Lots
What is that?
of trims.
So is that like the
they're
looks?
all different looks and interior shit. I'm gonna have to, when the order guide comes out, I'm gonna have to spend like 4 hours memorizing it.
Nice.
So I'm actually gonna have to do real work.
That's why you
at
make
work.
that's why you make the big bucks though.
Yeah, that's why they pay me top dollar.
There you go. Let's make those commission checks.
Make
and
the
those
commish.
Broncos.
But yeah, we've been steady and busy, so that's good. And I don't have my fucking motorcycle, so that's driving me fucking crazy.
Right.
But other than that, it's all good. The Coleman will tide me over, ripping the. I won't even start it
I
up.
want to get on that.
I
thing.
won't even. I have a rule after the events that happened with the previous Coleman. Only Aaron and Nick are allowed to ride it. I will let you ride it. You have to sign a waiver, and I'm gonna make you wear a helmet
Yeah, I always want to wear a helmet. I went longboarding
because
with the landlord, and I almost killed myself.
yeah.
I'm a big helmet guy these
Don't
days.
worry, I got a nice one for you. So
I have a racing helmet too.
good. Bring it out.
I have a racing helmet. Yeah.
Is it full face?
Yep. It's got that.
Oh, the
Yep. Slide up, slide down.
so
Henry gave it to me actually.
that's
When we
cool.
were go kart racing, he's like, "Hey, just take this." I'm like, "Are you sure, dude?" He's
Sick,
like,
man.
he's like, I
He
have a
sold his
helmet.
bike anyway. He's got a kid now.
Well, no, we were like go karting, and he was like, he was just like, "Hey, take this helmet," and I was like, "Thanks, bro." And he's just like, "Yeah, man, I have a helmet. That's
so
way better
this
than that
mini
one."
bike is a twist and rip, and it's as fast as a Grom. It'll go like with you on it,
Right.
probably like 50, 55.
Yeah.
The old one went 45,
I
and that
want-
was scary.
I want a Coleman. Just because
I know a guy.
'cause we could
turns
just-
out I know a guy.
Yeah, we should talk because I could just I just want to rip that down Minnehaha Parkway.
You'd need a muffler on your Coleman,
Yeah, I don't want it to be that
Um,
loud.
and I don't think it's licensed for the street. But you
But
know,
I'll be
being that
rolling
we're
up
living in a
Minnehaha Parkway, and we're in kind of a Mad Max environment.
you're in yes, totally.
So
And you live in a large city in Minnesota,
yeah,
so the law enforcement here is greatly reduced at this current time.
I don't think they're gonna be messing with Coleman.
No, they will not give a fuck about you riding down the street.
And
on
why
a
don't I
Coleman.
just ride on a sidewalk if that's what it's rated
Yeah, you
for?
can. No, yeah, trail rated, baby.
Yeah.
Mine has road tires on it, but you'd have to put turn signals and lights on it and shit if you were going to
yeah,
do that.
my point is though, Minnehaha Parkway is basically a trail.
Yep,
It's
I
a
know.
bike trail.
Is it really? Are you allowed to drive down it?
Yeah,
Okay, because I did, and then you made me
you're
think
allowed
that
to
I
drive
was.
down it, but
I was
like you
thought
can't
that I was fucking
think about
up
it this
right there.
way. You can't take like a semi down it.
No,
you know?
of course not.
So the only car, the only cars is like pedestrian. So yeah, you could take a Coleman down there. I see those guys with those like weird bikes that are made.
Not
with
my
engines.
Coleman though, because it's super loud.
Well, your Coleman
You need a
is for the race.
you need a subdued version of the. You know what it's called? The Juggernaut.
That's what it's called?
This one is called the Juggernaut.
The one you have?
Yes,
Oh,
the one
'cause
I
it's-
just picked up.
Wow.
The last one was just the Ripper. This is the Juggernaut.
Well, I'll have to get the Ripper. then.
The Juggernaut.
Yeah, if I have
It's
something
insane.
to splurge on, maybe I'll mess with that.
$500 gets you just an absolute killer one. 600 probably.
Did I tell you that I finished the last Star Wars?
You
I
said you were
watched that.
watching them.
I finished the last one.
What are your thoughts?
It's all right. If
If you were to be the Rotten Tomatoes guys, what are you thinking?
Oh man, just 'cause I'm a Star Wars person, like
Ooh, he's got
0%, but like because it's a movie. And
0%?
No, I'm just being ridiculous.
It's the worst movie ever.
I'm just being ridiculous. I liked the overall way things played out. I thought a lot of it was kind of pulling teeth, in terms of like they tried to make some parts funny, you could say.
Yeah, but the movies are like 3 hours long, aren't they?
This one, it was long. I think it was probably 2 hours, 2 hours 10 minutes. It wasn't unbelievable, and it was fine. Luke Skywalker was kind of like a hippie surfer kind of vibe. So it
Which
just kinda
number was
left
the last one?
9.
I don't think I ever watched 9.
Well, that was the last one.
I'm dead serious. I don't think I ever saw it.
I didn't see it in theaters. It was the only Star Wars in my lifetime that came out that I didn't see in theaters. So episode 1, 2, 3, I saw in theaters, and then obviously the 7 I saw in theaters, and 8. 8 was probably the worst. It is the worst Star Wars ever. But it
Which one was that
really-
called?
Maybe it's like the Empire Returns,
No, it's like
the Jedi Returns.
I don't know.
The last
Obviously,
the
I know
last one
about as
was
much
called,
about.
Skywalker Rises. I think.
I know as much about Star Wars as I do about Marvel movies.
Rise of Skywalker was the last one. The
Okay.
Rise of Skywalker. But the middle one I think was called Empire Strikes Back, so I think it's called like Jedi Return of the I think it was called Return of the Sith.
Return of the Sith.
I think so.
I will say these pop
'Cause
filters
the
are great.
7 was The Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens.
Yeah. Technically these are wind screens, I guess.
Right,
But
right.
I
we
call
we
them
learned
pop
that.
filters, cause
we
that's what
learned that.
because pop filter, that's technically because when you go puh and duh, it's not going to hurt the. Because if you take it off, that's what these are for. So when you puh and duh, and do those sharp consonants, like T's and stuff, that it doesn't like tat toot toot, into
Right,
like
right.
we get that puh puh, chick 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 strips.
I want to make sure that every episode
Yeah.
we bring up our follow through on our commitments. I want to make sure that
Why?
is known to all of our viewers that we are actively trying and
They-
being successful at our follow through.
Well, we
We talked about a couch.
step
What do
by
we got?
step.
We got a couch.
Yeah, we got a couch.
Or we got a new couch. This couch was previously in a
Upstairs.
different location.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go.
Technically, I realized we could just like bring this stuff upstairs. Like we could technically
What do
this
you-
is so mobile. The podcast is here, which is excellent.
We could set this up anywhere.
Anywhere, man, which is
Dude,
awesome.
should we do like a on location podcast?
We talked about that before.
Well, we didn't follow through on it.
Well, we need to know. There needs to be a reason to do an
Right,
on location.
right.
Otherwise, I'm very comfortable.
I
doing it in the
love this.
basement
This is
studio.
way more comfortable than the Coleman camping
and you don't
chair.
have to bring this anywhere. You
No.
just leave it.
Yep.
So, what I would like to do, I might attach some Velcro stuff to that, and then like attach it on the wall or something. Or
We can
maybe
work
not.
on soundproofing. I'm gonna put that 3 episodes out so that I have time to save money for it.
Okay. But again, we don't need a soundproof because there's no echo because we're using microphones. It's not like we have a mic in the middle of both
That's
of
true.
us
That's true.
and it's bouncing
And
off
this is
anything.
good quality.
Yeah, if anything, bring some decorations or something.
I will say the video is also high quality. You can get us on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button.
Right.
Phony Express Show podcast.
If we get another camera, then we could do like
360p
one
is
view,
what we
two
got
view,
now.
You know what I mean?
360p is what we're working
Yeah.
with, which is fantastic.
Eventually,
video quality.
one day we could get multiple cameras, but I don't know how we'd
No
edit
need.
that together.
No need. This is a podcast, not a show.
What's the Phony Express Show podcast?
Right.
So it is a show. This is the show. The podcast is the podcast. The Phony Express Show
Right.
podcast. Speaking of Phony Express Show at gmail.com.
Don't send us anything. Never.
ever.
We don't even check it.
But I mean, if you guys want to, send us some stuff, go for it, and maybe somehow.
Maybe we could do a segment
We
like,
read
what
it.
the fuck did they send us?
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'd read it.
We probably won't, but I'm just saying we
Oh,
could.
so I got the couch upstairs.
Yeah, new couch.
And
We talked about your trip, and
the
it was
guy-
rough.
Well, yeah. But so I got it delivered, right? So I got the stuff I could do, and then there's stuff I couldn't. It's too big, and it wasn't there. So I was like, okay, well, it was there. Long story short, deliver this for me. So this
Deliver it.
So so my delivery folks came by, and they pulled up in the alley, and then I'm talking. I mean, this was mucho Mexican strength, right? This guy,
Mucho grande.
it's him. I gotta say, it was probably his two sons with him, and this box is huge, and his older kid.
It's in a box?
Yeah, everything comes. It's IKEA. Everything comes.
Do you
in
have to
boxes.
build your couch?
Correct. It was very fun. We had a good time. It was very easy. It's just big parts. You just put the big parts together, and then a bunch of cushions too.
Did the cushions come like prefab?
No,
You didn't have to like sew anything, did you?
no. I had to stuff them in the.
So you did have to build the cushions.
No, I just stuffed them into the containers. Or the coverings, the covers,
Right.
and then zip them up. It wasn't that
Right.
hard. But this guy, so this box weighs, it's gotta be like 500 pounds.
That's heavy.
It's a heavy box, and when I say like it's a big, it's an 8-foot box because the couch is about 8 feet long on the one side.
It's an L couch for all you people that are listening.
Right. So this is like an 8-foot long box, wide, maybe like 4 or 5.
I think the
3.5,
professional
4
term
feet
is
wide.
sectional.
And the guy just like weaves it out. Literally, and by the way, it's like 91 degrees, really hot day. This guy is wearing like jeans and like a long sleeve, like North Face thermal.
Wow.
And he just takes this fucking box. It's twice the size of him. And he just puts it on his back and just huffs it from the alley up to my door. And I wish I had a video. I would have put it on YouTube and it would have blown up. It was this guy like an ant carrying like a log. Unbelievable. My jaw hit the floor. And I tipped him very well.
And he was efficient.
Unbelievable.
Shout
so
out to the
fast, and
delivery
like they
guy.
got it in there, and like I was just like very impressed with the strength on this gentleman.
So who moved this down here?
Me and Spence. Spence helped me out.
Okay.
Yeah. Both these things. You need to help me move the table, but we can do that another time.
We can do that another time.
Yeah.
So we basically followed through on everything.
Yeah,
Mobile
we're kinda-
studio, comfy chairs. Just haven't figured out. We'll get to the technical stuff maybe next week, maybe the week after.
Yeah, if you bring the things we need.
I gotta
we
bring
can,
the things.
yeah.
I gotta contribute to the show
Yeah.
to make this production go.
Yeah, you gotta bring the things, and then
It's not enough
we
to
can
just
make
be
it happen.
on the show. You need to
contribute
do
to
other
the show.
things to make the show better and improve the show,
Correct.
which I'm loving where we're at. I mean, this is by far the most comfortable I've ever been doing a podcast.
Yep, and your feet are up.
My feet are up on the chair with 3 legs, and
It has 4 legs that you used to sit in.
episode
Look how far
1.
you've come.
Yep, we talked about that, episode 1. So I think I can take my Coleman home. My Coleman
you
my
can take the
Coleman
chair
chair
home.
home with my Coleman mini bike.
There you go. We've evolved,
I don't accept any money from Coleman, of course,
of course.
but the guys out of Coleman are just so great.
So I get my bino harness on Tuesday. I'm very excited.
I bet.
The one came. It was
Not
just too
Corona
big.
delayed at all.
No, not Corona delayed. The first one came really quick, and then I had to send it back 'cause it was too big. But I love this.
Okay.
They sent me the gear, and then in it was like a piece of paper that explained a bunch of shit, like returns, if there's damage, whatever. But they sent me a return shipping label.
It's in case you don't want it.
Right, and then it
You
just
got to try everything on.
Mhm.
Revzilla does that with all their I ordered 3
I know, I love that.
I ordered
when you're
3
when you're gonna
motorcycle leather
invest-
jackets.
Exactly. And when you're going to invest
and I tried them all, and then I
Right.
sent 2 back. They love that.
Because
That's
when you're
how
going
they
to
do business.
invest money, they're like, make sure it's good, and here's a return label if it's not. And then they said, if you want to return it, just order whatever you want and just return this, and we'll just credit you back once we get it back. And I was like, great, very straightforward. So
It's
I did that.
perfect.
So now my new one's coming. Be there on Tuesday. I can't wait. And then I'm gonna have my binos on me just all the time, especially when I'm shooting the bow.
I'm excited
So
for
the
you.
next time I go, well, no, I'm gonna go. Wait, it's Sunday.
Did
Well,
you
I
get?
guess I got jujitsu tomorrow, so I'm probably not gonna shoot tomorrow.
Did they include stickers with your order, like so you can advertise for them?
You know, I want to tell you that this particular company did not give me stickers, but every other like hunting company I purchased.
I
things
love
from
it
have
that you
given
get
me
the stickers. I
I
have too
know.
many Revzilla
My
stickers
first
now,
light,
but
my first light sticker, I really want to put on something sick. I just haven't
Yeah.
figured out what it is yet.
can you sticker
Obviously,
your bow?
my HHA.
Do you want to sticker your water bottle on the cast here?
No, I think it has the only sticker it needs on it already.
Is that the one that came on it?
No, this is the my single pin adjustable sight.
Triple
has
H Sports. What is it?
HHA Sports, which one has this,
HHA
this arrow
Sports. Sports.
here. Who gives me no money, but I rep their
Absolutely.
sights on my bow.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. And I just put the sight tape back on because I'm gonna because again I adjusted it, so now I have to retape it.
Any company
I've
that
redo the
that
distances.
advertises on the Phony Express Show podcast will most likely see at least a 10% jump in their annual revenue and sales.
Yeah, right. That'd be funny.
But
You
we
know
will
what?
let you know if we accept any money
You'll
from
be the
anybody.
first to know.
As of now, we are running on our own dime.
Nick got me jealous. Nick went to the new Shields. I guess there's a big new Shields back
Where?
in this old mall. EP Mall, which is where Mallrats was filmed.
Yes.
Ben Affleck, obviously Jay and Silent Bob, written by Kevin Smith.
That movie just wails.
It does. They did a little match
So does
game
Chasing
in the
Amy.
mall. They got the money. Chasing Amy is great. Yeah, it's because she's in that. Her character is originally from Mallrats. And
Was that a sequel to Mallrats?
correct.
Sort of?
Well, it was a sequel.
It's
in
like a
terms of
spin-off.
following that character.
Yeah, it's like a spin-off.
They follow Amy. Yeah, it's a spin-off. That's a correct.
Isn't the other one's Dogma?
Dogma's not related to.
I know, but this is
Them.
another series by Kevin Smith. It's Dogma.
Yeah, Dogma's amazing.
Or is Dogma before like
Dogma is with
Clerks?
dude. Alan Rickman is in Dogma. Chris Rock is in Dogma. Dogma Wales. Dude, George Carlin is in Dogma.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that was a banger.
Come on. You know?
Yeah.
But Mallrats was filmed at EP Mall. The money they got from the movie deal got them to do the renovations for EP Mall, which is I think when they put it in the movie theater. That said,
That's a nice ass mall.
they redid the shields there, and apparently Nick got, there's a bunch of Sitka gear, and
Sitka?
yeah, it's to be completely candid, I think a lot of people that take themselves way too seriously and
It's like Marmot, but they actually make no.
well, my
no.
rain jacket's
It's
Marmot,
like Patagonia.
in a way.
People wear Patagonia, they don't even fucking go outside.
Yeah, I'll tell you this.
Even
I'll
though the
say-
gear is legit
so,
top notch.
Yeah, and so this is what this is. It's like the most legit gear you can get. Anyway, there's a certain kind of hoodie that's the core, it's the base of their system, and it's just the kind you can wear this hoodie when it's hot outside, and you can wear it when it's cold outside. And it
Really?
I
It
want it.
goes both ways. It's like heat gear and cold gear.
well, it's perfect for, let's say it's a really hot day, and what it does is it protects your skin from the sun.
And
right?
we're talking about Patagonia, right?
No, we're talking about Sitka.
Sitka.
So it protects you from the sun, and it wicks the sweat away, right? So
How much is the hoodie?
$120
Yeah, that's spendy for
It
a hoodie.
is, I know.
It's like a Burton Tech flannel. They're like $80.
Right. It's
Worth
but,
it, though.
but it's the only thing you'll ever wear, and then you just put stuff over it. Like if it's cold, you just put a
You
jacket
just layer
over it.
up.
You just put a jacket over it. That's it. Put a jacket over it.
Could be a Sitka jacket.
Could be, but those are too expensive. I have my Nomad.
It's
That's
probably
good
around
enough
what,
for me.
$400.
Yeah, something like that. I got my Nomad. That's good enough for me.
Sounds like snowboard jacket territory for good ones.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Fucking A.
But I got my, like I said, I got my jacket that I'm cool with. And
you know,
I got my
motorcycle
rain
jackets
jacket
are
for
also
over that.
$500 for the nice
Yeah.
ones. So jackets are just $500.
Yeah, but that's what. But let's say when archery season starts up right away, like it's gonna be nice September. All I'll need is that hoodie, and then maybe a little vest.
Archery season? Are you
Yeah.
talking about hunting season? Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
White-
because
whitetail.
archery is 2 weeks
Whitetail.
before
technically
guns come out, right?
Technically, whitetail opener for archers is September. Like I said, like September 14th or something.
That'll be really nice outside too.
Gun season for whitetails until November. So there's 2 months.
Oh, you get like 6 weeks.
There's 2 months in there.
Wow.
Now duck hunting starts 1 week
Quack,
after.
quack, bang, bang.
So this is my plan. Opener for deer season is a weekend, and then the following weekend is duck opener for rifles. So or shotguns, whatever. So if I can get a buck in the first week, that'd be perfect 'cause that's before they start blasting them. But if I don't, then I'll just go next week, and then when they blast them, they'll be all going north 'cause all the ducks are in the south. And then hopefully they'll push some whitetail into my direction 'cause I'll be hanging out at the top,
Pushing we call that push tail.
pushing the tail. So yeah, that's I'll keep you guys posted. What else you got for the people, Tom?
That's I'm basically tapped tonight.
Really?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Just had some big news in my work world and some good parts going on the bike, and don't have the bike, and that's what's going on with my life.
Well, we got 15 left, so no big deal. I got
Do you have a game we can play?
yeah, we're gonna play categories.
And we need to name the episode.
Well, we can. I guess I could do that from my phone.
Do you want to name the episode, Kev?
Usually, we've been naming them after the show, but we could do it. I think we should do it on the show.
Yeah, we can do it.
So first, we
The
gotta play
first one
categories.
was done on the show.
correct. We gotta.
I mean, this is an OG segment.
we got to play categories though. Or do you want to name the show first, and then play categories?
I want to name the show.
Okay, give me a sec here. Tap dance while
I have to tap dance now.
That'd be nice.
Well, Kevin pulls it up. We are totally prepared.
By the way, follow us on Spotify. Smash subscribe on YouTube.
iTunes.
You can catch us on iTunes.
Get us
these
on
days.
iTunes.
phonyshowexpress@gmail.com.
Don't send us anything. Got to make sure that we're not receiving anything to our inbound account. I don't even remember what the last name of the last episode. What was it?
Barbies of Conduct.
Barbies of Conduct. Oh, that was a good one. That was a
That was a
fire
really good
show, and a fire name to go with the fire show. So I hope your work day's going good if you're listening at work.
Yeah, we hope you're listening on
Monday morning.
doing nothing at work. That's
Yeah,
our goal.
You definitely don't want to be busy.
Nothing at work.
Getting
on
paid
Monday.
to do nothing.
Hopefully.
The dream of many.
I think this is it.
You think you got it?
I don't know. Let me look.
Categories. Is that the game that we played last week?
Yeah, that
What would the category be?
you have to pick it, or I could pick it, but so we did
We did animals.
makes of cars.
And
we did
animals.
Animals was our test. But yeah, we did animals and we did makes of cars. This thing takes a while. For some reason, I think my phone just died.
No way.
Yeah. But you have a phone.
I have a phone.
Get the internet up and give me it. Thank you.
I get good reception in the basement.
Oh shit, you do.
Bad
I don't.
water quality. Good phone reception. Perks of the Metro.
Our internet went down yesterday. so
Ooh, terrible.
I had to place.
Aren't you working from home? Oh, no, that was Saturday. I'm the only one that works Saturdays.
No, I work Saturday, but I don't work from home. I have to go to the office.
You have to go in.
But now I'm Monday through Friday again, starting tomorrow.
Sounds good.
So we'll see how that goes. For a lot of okay. Here we go. You know what? We'll go with that music genre this time.
I like how we can select parameters and then Barbies of Conduct. That was the first one, right? That was the first one on the list, and we were like, "Yep, that's it."
I think the first one on this one is perfect.
Is
too.
it fire?
It's pretty fire.
I love it.
Do you love it?
Yes.
All right. I don't
Name
even
it.
want to say it.
You'll have to find out what the name is.
Well, they're already looking at the name. 'Cause the name's
Oh yeah, the name's on the
Yeah.
show by the time you get it.
Yeah.
By the time you listen to this, you will already know what we have selected.
So that was what we selected, and we're very happy about it.
We're stoked.
Yeah.
So categories, Kev.
Yeah, what my phone's dead. So I can't there's no reference. I have
Names of
Post-it notes.
countries.
Oh, you want to do countries?
Names of countries.
I love it. Give me a sec to write this down. Think about some countries.
I'm thinking about lots of countries. There's definitely more countries than languages. There's more languages than countries, but I don't know them all, so I'll be better at just the countries.
No, dude,
My
countries
geography is
countries or
pretty poor,
cities?
though. I will say that.
All right, do you want to start it off?
Every time I look at a map of America, I find something that I haven't seen before.
That makes sense. It's America.
You
It's a
know
big
what I
place.
Yeah, it's a big place.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, you started off.
Canada.
Algeria.
America.
Albania.
Oh, shit. Did you say Alberta?
No, but that's a province in Canada.
Yeah, it's a province. Australia.
Ooh, Argentina.
God, quit with the A's.
There's a lot of A's.
There's a ton of A's.
We don't have a timer, so
No, I know we don't have a
keep
timer.
going until.
I just got to think of another A. Antarctica.
Wow, that's a continent, but I'll give it to you, 'cause it's a country. You know,
Yeah.
it's nobody lives there, I don't think, but I guess we have some bases there.
Yeah.
Okay, Antarctica. Fuck you. It's another A. I'll try to get us off the. Let me think of an A that ends with something else. If it
Something with Stan in the back. Is there a Stan?
with an A, Afghanistan.
No.
Yeah.
Namibia.
What? No, try that again and don't say that, 'cause I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna call bullshit on whatever you just said. So
Namibia?
that's not real. So pick something
It's a
else.
country.
Nope. So pick something else. 'Cause I'm gonna call BS right away, 'cause that's not a country.
Okay.
Pick another N.
All right.
There's a lot of them.
There is. The Netherlands.
Perfect.
Would Holland count for that too? I don't think so.
I don't know.
The Netherlands.
I think. Yeah, Netherlands. So S.
S.
Scotland.
Scotland. Oh, ends in T. Denmark.
K. Kazakhstan.
Ooh. Nigeria.
There you go. Back to A.
Namibia is a country.
I don't think so.
Maybe
Anyway,
not.
I don't think.
I need to look this up on
I'm
the fly.
99% sure
It's okay.
not
I
a
changed.
country.
I modified it to
You said
Netherlands.
Nigeria. So I'm back to A, right? You fucked me again. Austria. Bob. Phil. Austria.
The vice president of Polaris just texted me.
Why?
Isn't that cool shit or what?
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean
Big
you have to
shooter.
work? Austria. He can wait till the podcast is done.
Okay.
Austria.
Oh shit.
You had to throw it to me, so I threw it right back to you.
What was the previous country?
Before Austria?
Nigeria.
Mhm. That's what you said. And then I said Austria. So you got to come up with another A.
There's got to be one. I just can't think of
yeah.
it. Do you have one in mind?
I got one.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
The fact that you have it
Yeah.
and I don't. I got to throw in the towel on this one. I just.
It's all good.
Okay, what were you thinking?
Azerbaijan.
Okay, that's not a real country,
It
Kevin.
is. Azerbaijan is a country.
So is Namibia.
No. Azerbaijan is a country. Also, you could have went with Armenia. Could have done Armenia. Though I think Armenia is no longer a country. I think that was I think that's more of like a culture. I don't think Armenia exists anymore. It was by the Middle Eastern area.
Read that text. That's from the vice president.
Yeah. Don't be talking too much.
I sold him a 2019. He's awesome.
That's
Anyway,
that's perfect.
yeah.
You say yes when that happens. You just say yes. Pet the goose, please. Look how pretty she is.
I need to. Yeah, I stopped, but she's not
Yeah.
bugging me, so I didn't need to
I'll try to give you guys a good
continue.
little pick
Okay,
of
so
her.
what country were you thinking of?
I said Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
But another one might be 'cause I did another one in the Middle East I was thinking of, I think. I said Afghanistan. The Philippines. What's up by the Philippines? Namibia. What did you say?
Namibia.
Did you say Namibia?
Yes.
Interesting.
Aha.
I don't think you said Namibia.
I did. And you're like, it's not a real country. And I said, absolutely it is.
Are you okay over there?
No. I was sinking into the couch. The comfort level here in this new studio
What do you think of that?
is outrageous. Okay. Agreed.
Azerbaijan.
Agreed. It's a real country.
So I'm 2-0 and 1 because the split decision on the.
Split decision.
I listened back to it. You're right. I said NXS. I meant NSX. And then we didn't really finish because I gave you Xterra, but I didn't give you a fighting shot. So that's the one that was split decision. But I won the animals one. So now I'm 2-0.
You are. We'll go with 2-0.
I'm 2-0.
Should we play the Kevin always wins game? That's what we'll have to call it.
Yeah. Well, we can come up with a different game.
We will.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
How are we doing? I mean, we could. Do you want to close it out? What do you got for the people?
I'm good for tonight. You know, I had a relaxing week, and I'm very relaxed tonight, and we look forward to following through on more commitments.
Yeah. Technically, we only have 5 minutes left. I wonder what.
Phony Express Show Podcast
Big time.
at gmail.com.
Don't send us
Anything. At
sorry
all.
about that.
So I think we've got it all set up to the point where we might be ready for a guest in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
think we'll be ready soon.
Yeah, and they can talk about whatever they want to talk about.
It's gonna be
We'll let them
fantastic.
go on and on and on.
Oh, it'll be a great discussion.
It's going to be fantastic.
Whatever it's going to be.
Whatever it's going to be about.
I'll
I'll make sure we bring everybody into the Bob Zone
Yep.
next week. That's going to
Yep.
be a thing now.
I might
And
read
I'm going to
something.
follow through on that commitment.
I might read something.
Yeah. So what do you
knows?
got there, Kev? And then
Yeah,
you can read
yeah.
something.
Yeah. I'll figure something out. I didn't
Yeah.
really have. I was kind of thinking about this week. I didn't really have anything I wanted to draw from. There's a cool Shakespeare quote I was going to bring up, but I was like,
What was the quote, Kev?
Macbeth. Tomorrow creeps at its petty pace. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and is heard no more. Out, brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow. Oh, that's a poor player who walks. I could look at it.
Wow.
Yeah.
The
Is
fact that
heard
you
no
just
more.
knew that off the
is
top
it-
of your head's amazing.
It is a tale told by an idiot. Is a tale told by an idiot full of brash and fury, signifying nothing.
Do you know what I think is cool?
And then somebody comes in the door.
Do you know what I think is cool, Kev?
What?
The marketing team at Rapala for the fishing lures.
What about them?
They're amazing. They have billboards around the metro. They always change it. You throw it out, fish bring it back. Walleye-otta. Come on. These are brilliant.
Walleye-otta.
Walleye-otta.
That's good.
Yeah.
What made you think of?
Because I see them all the time when I'm driving around the
They just
large
got
metro
used to
area of Minnesota.
And now they got Phony Express Show podcast plugging them.
They got phony. Shout out to all the guys at Rapala. I don't receive any money from them at all.
No. But again,
uh,
if anybody does give us anything, you guys will be the first.
you
to know.
will be the first
And
to know. We
gals.
will let you know
Yeah.
right here, folks. Sunday nights.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe we'll sneak a midweek in there.
Yeah, we can pop one in. It depends on how much material we gather.
Yeah.
Something big
Or
happens, like
or if you have a guest, I mean, that just kind of rides itself.
if something big happens, like a car burning on the side of the highway in
We might
Mendota
have
Heights,
to-
we gotta have a
We might have
midweek session.
to- Yeah, and that's a good point.
Tell the people what they want to hear.
That's super true.
That's not the news.
Fuck the news.
Fuck the news.
And on that, we're going to sail out of here.
Fuck the news.
Kev Tom, fuck the news. We're here, Phony Express Show podcast. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you guys on episode 7
7.
next time.
We should start using Roman numerals. It's getting intense.
I don't know. We could, but then if somebody's looking for an episode, it gets hard.
Another thing we'll look into. We'll look into that.
All right, guys and gals. Peace and love from Tom and Kev. Well, if you tune into YouTube, you'll see Lucy at the end. See ya.
Peace.